This is a quiz on converting between sound intensity or dB levels. Pause the video here and try these questions. When you have your answers, start the video again to see the answers on the next slides. Question number 1 asks, if a person requires 20 dB SPL to hear a stimulus, what is their hearing threshold in dB SL? The answer to question 1 is 0 dB SL. This quiz question is similar to example number 1, which we saw in the module, where a person's own hearing threshold is always 0 dB SL. Question number 2 asks, if a person has a hearing threshold of 30 dB sound pressure level SPL, and its tone is presented at 70 dB SPL, what is the intensity of that tone for that person in dB SL, or in their own sensory level scale? And so the answer to this question is 40 dB SL. And we obtain this answer by first off drawing a scale in SPL from 0 to 70. We are told that this person has a hearing threshold of 30 dB SPL. So we mark off 30 dB SPL, and this is equivalent to 0 dB SL because this is their threshold. And so we draw the SL scale on the right, starting with 0 at 30 dB SPL, and then going up by 10 dB increments. Then we want to know what the person hears at 70 dB SPL. And so we just go up to the 70 dB SPL mark on the SPL scale. So we see that 70 dB SPL is equivalent to 40 dB SL, and so the answer is 40 dB SL. And so I just want to emphasize how important it is to draw the scale and then to map across on the scale because it makes it so much easier. So the question asks, if a person hears 70 dB SPL at an intensity level of 40 dB SL, what is their hearing threshold in dB SPL? And the answer to this question is 30 dB SL. And we get this answer by first off drawing our scale, as we always do, in dB SPL. We are told that they hear a stimulus at 70 dB SPL at an intensity of 40 dB SL. And so we find 70 dB SPL, and then we show that it's equivalent to 40 dB SL. And so from here, we fill in the rest of the SL scale, starting at 40 and going down to 0. And then we see that 0 dB SL is equivalent to 30 dB SPL. And so the answer is 30 dB SPL.